Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Scott, and this is the Scott Aromatico Fragrance Review channel. And today, for the very first time, I'm going to be trying 7 affordable Middle Eastern fragrances. So if you want to find out which ones, then stay tuned. Well, hey everybody, like I said, my name is Scott. This is the Scott Aromatico Fragrance Review channel. Thank you so much for deciding to be with me today. And as I said, I'm going to be trying 7 affordable Middle Eastern fragrances. And I see you all out there. Don't think I don't see you. Don't think I have my ear to the ground. I see you all out there hyping up these Middle Eastern fragrances, right? They're everywhere. They're affordable. Y'all love them. And some of you are reviewing them because there's colognes. Some of you all are reviewing them because they smell like other fragrances. You're reviewing them because they have so much hype around them. Now, the 7 fragrances I'm going to be reviewing all have one thing in common. They're all, well, except for one, they're all from 2022. So they're hot off the presses, a lot of hype surrounding them. So I thought it would be cool for the very first time to try these 7 fragrances and just give you my first impressions. I'm not going to do full-on reviews of each fragrance, but I'm just going to give you my first impressions and what my initial thoughts are. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to my good friend to this channel. His name is Moses, or Mo. We call him Chefcants Mo. That is the name of his company. Mo lives in New York City. He's an amazing guy. He's a good friend of mine, and he is a chef in New York City. Now, not only does he have access to all the finest fragrances in the world in New York City, he's also an amazing chef, and he has an amazing nose. So he kind of has an understanding of fragrances, a deep understanding. And he has a lot of fragrances to choose from. If you all want to sample fragrances and try fragrances for the very first time, that's what I'm doing here, okay? Middle Eastern fragrances, you know, I kind of wasn't sure, but I see a lot of you talking about them. So I wasn't going to go out and blind buy Middle Eastern fragrances without knowing what they smell like. So I thought, why not buy Decants? Chefcants Mo's is the perfect place to go out and take that car out for a test drive. If you're going to spend a lot of money and make big investments, then you want to kick the tires, check under the hood, take it for a test drive before you decide to buy. And that's what I'm doing with these 7, guys. I am taking them out for a test drive. And so what a great way to do it, to buy from my good friend Chefcants Mo's. He has so many different kind of fragrances. He's got niche fragrances. He has designer fragrances. He even has the category of Middle Eastern fragrances where you can try them all. And he's also got ladies fragrances, and he just now started selling partials. So if y'all don't like the decant idea, but you want a full bottle presentation, especially for you reviewers, why not buy some, partial bottle fragrances? Let's go ahead and try these fragrances right in front of you. So the first one I'm going to be talking about, and you're going to have to forgive me, okay, with some of these names. The first one I'm going to be talking about, Versace Kun Mouk Talifan. I think I said that right. Versace Kun Mouk Talifan, and that is the first fragrance I'm going to be talking about. I know nothing about this fragrance, and Chef was really cool. He includes a lot of these in the package right here, these scent strips. I'm not going to spray them all on skin or my nose will get very confused, so I'm going to put them on these strips, and I'm going to kind of give you my impressions. And guys, while I'm doing this video, if you would, to help my viewers and to help me, be thinking of some other Middle Eastern fragrances from each house. I'm doing Versace right now. I already own Hawas. But if you guys would give me some suggestions and my viewers some suggestions of some amazing Middle Eastern fragrances from this house or some of the other ones I try, be thinking and leave me a list down below and tell me what are some of your favorites as I'm making this video. Wow. Like this one a lot. Very non-offensive. Soapy. Almost has like a fabric softener vibe going on. Really, really nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mo gave me the word that this one was a Sedley clone. I gotta be full disclosure, I've never gotten my nose on Sedley. So for those of you who have smelled Sedley and have smelled this one, are these similar? Are they pretty much the same? I don't know. I've never smelled Sedley. I can tell you that this fragrance in particular, if you buy it online, I think at Fragrance X or some of the other discounters is around 30 bucks. This fragrance right here from Chef Mo, I think all of his 5 mLs are $6 and under. So I think 2 of the hype beasts, the 10 AM Dive and Tobacco Rush, those are like $6. All the other ones are under $5. So for a 5 ml, you're going to be spending $5, $4, $3 on these decants. And who knows, he might even give you a little bit of a deal if you buy them in a bulk, or he probably also throw in a couple freebies too. But this one right here is really, really nice. It's musky, it's aromatic, it's warm. I really love this one. Very soapy and fresh. Like I said, almost has like a fabric softer vibe. Here, let me put the notes on this screen for you guys. I see that there's some orange, some lemon, some spicy notes, amber, sandalwood even, and a little bit of musk. So actually not a little bit of musk, a whole lot of musk. This is really, really nice. I'm a big fan of this one. I'll definitely have to get a full bottle of this one sometime very soon. I like this one a lot. I can see wearing this to work. I feel like this is very versatile. You could wear this all year round, in my opinion. Very work safe, very mass appealing. Maybe a little bit too soapy, but that's okay. I still like it. I think people will like the way you feel. This just smells like fresh out of the shower. Really, really good. All right, let's move on to the next one. I think I can say this name a little bit easier. This is called Aromatico Venetian Gold. Now, my Club de Nuit Intense Man is my only experience with Aromatico, and then Versace, I have gotten my nose on Hacivat and I own it. Let's go ahead and spray Aromatico Venetian Gold and see what we think. Before I even put this to my nose, I can smell it, and I love this one. Ooh. Warm, musky, spicy, a little bit woody. Wow, this is really, really nice. Ooh, really like how fruity and sweet this is. I tend to like fruity and sweet fragrances. I know some of you, that's not for some of you, but I get that. But I think the woodiness on the bottom kind of helps balance it out. This one is really, really nice. On the board for Venetian Gold are rose, passion fruit, bergamot, cedar leaves, some fruity notes, some thyme, cashmere, patchouli, and sandalwood and musk. Pick this one up for $20 and under, and like I said, if you buy from Chef Mo, it's somewhere in that $3 to $4 range for a 5 ml, which is not a bad price, guys, especially if you're wanting to try a lot of these Middle Eastern fragrances. This is really, really nice. This one came out in 2022. Really, really good. I like this one. I could kind of see wearing this one, you know, a little bit more in the fall and winter. I definitely smell that rose as well. I think because of how sweet it is with the fruity notes and the passion fruit, got a little bit of cashmere, and it just kind of warm and enveloping, kind of reminds me of fall, winter. What do you guys think? You think you could wear this one all year round, or you think this one is more for the fall and winter? This one is Aromatico Venetian Gold, and this is another fragrance that's gold. I'd like to own this one. Definitely, definitely good. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let me know down in the comments below what are some of your favorite Middle Eastern fragrances from Aromatico that I need to get my nose on. And be thinking of that one. And guys, this is Al Haraman, and this is Etoile. I believe that's how you say it, Etoile. Let's go ahead and spray this one. Now, I think if you buy a full bottle of this one, you know, on discounters, you can find it for around $25. Ooh. Ooh, this is a Clary Sage bomb. Very versatile, very clean, non-offensive. This would be another work-safe office fragrance. Wow, Clary Sage is strong in this one. Very aquatic and musky as well. The musk is dialed way up in this fragrance. A little bit of cedar in this one. Let's put the notes on the board so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Got some bergamot, some aquatic notes, Clary Sage, orange blossom, moss, ambergris, cedar, and musk. Very, very non-offensive, work safe, kind of clean, versatile fragrance. Very, very nice. If you don't like a lot of Clary Sage, maybe you won't like this one. As far as the scent bubble goes, it's a nice scent bubble. Nothing huge. It's not going to project across the room, but it's really, really nice. All right, guys, the next one I'm going to talk about is from AFNAN, and these are the ones, I've never tried anything from AFNAN. These are the ones that are $6. So let's go ahead and spray these real quick. Woo! Whoa! I'm getting flashbacks of red tobacco, Mancera red tobacco. Wow. Woo! That is strong medicinal oud and lots of tobacco. Yeah, that is very much in the same vein as red tobacco, but not as much cinnamon and not as sweet. This is a very, very tobacco forward fragrance. A little bit of lavender in there. Wow, you don't want to put that up to your nose. Man, this smells like somebody just rolled a fresh cigarette to me. Wow. Now, I believe this one in the stores goes for around 50 bucks retail. Like I said, you can get it from Chefcants for 6 bucks. This one is not too sweet, very tobacco forward, very, very strong. A lot of amber, a lot of spices. The notes are a lot of tobacco, spicy notes, woody notes, very sweet and spicy. Lavender, amber, woody. So those are kind of the notes. I'll put them up there on the screen for you guys. This one is really, really strong on the oud. And man, it smells like someone just rolled a tobacco cigarette right in front of me. Man, this tobacco on this is strong. And the oud is also strong on this one. I think I like Mancera Red Tobacco a little bit more because it's sweet. Now this one, I feel like this is a fall and winter fragrance. It is very, very strong. This one will project very, very far, so don't spray a lot of it. I have a feeling this one will last on your skin for days. All right, next one is another hype beast. There's so much hype around this. I think my good friend Christie's just reviewed this fragrance on his channel. This one is called 9 AM Dive. Let's go ahead and spray this one. And if I'm not mistaken, I smelled this one before and I really love this one. Very mass appealing. I love aquatic fragrances. So this one's gonna be right up my alley. This one's gonna be around 6 bucks. If you buy the 5 ml, I believe this one goes for around 45, 50 bucks retail. Woo! This one is good, okay? This one is so good because it's so fresh and aromatic, very citrusy and fruity. Definitely a spring and summer fragrance. This one is a must-own. I've got to get this one in my collection. I really smell the mint on top. Black currant, I love that note. I'll put the notes on the screen right here. So you've got mint, lemon, black currant, apple, cedar, ginger, incense. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Dylan Blue, but this one's a little bit more aquatic to me than Dylan Blue, not as heavy on the vanilla. This one is really, really nice. Projects more than an arm's length. This is definitely going to be a compliment getter. Guys, jump on the hype train for this one. Like fresh aquatic fragrances, 9 AM is the way to go. This is a great fragrance. I'm going to definitely have to buy this one. Wow, so good. All right, let's keep it moving. The next one I'm going to talk about is from Lattafa. I've never tried anything from them. So if you can think of some other great fragrances from them, I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. This one is called Confidential Gold. Let's go ahead and try this one. Oh, wow. Oh, that is good. Wow. Wow, I love this one. Very fruity. Vanilla, creamy. What are the notes in this one? Let's put them up on the screen and see what the notes are. So we've got passion fruit. Oh yeah, I love it. Peach, definitely smell the peach. Raspberry, I'm here for that. Pear. Man, I used to hear Jeremy Fragrance always say fruit cocktail in a bottle. That's what this one. This is fruit cocktail in a bottle. Passion fruit, peach, raspberry, pear. And then there's a sand note, which I don't really pick up too much on. You got creamy sandalwood, which makes the vanilla very creamy, patchouli and musky. Guys, Confidential Gold. Wow, this is great. I can see this being a fall winter scent, maybe not an all year round. This one is definitely fun and flirty, a perfect date night fragrance. I like this one. It projects at about an arm's length. This one is really, really good, and I think it retails for around 20 bucks. And like I said, from Chefcants, if you want to try this one out, which I highly recommend, it's going to be around $5, $4, $3, somewhere around there. All right, guys, last but not least, to get this video over, I've already run so long. Thank you for sticking with me so far. Lattafa Confidential Platinum. Bottles look similar, just different colors, obviously. Okay, this one's okay. Nothing special about it, nothing overwhelming. Again, this one retails for 20 bucks. You know, price is good. I think it's like $5 or $4 if you get it from Chefcant Moe's. Not bad, not bad. A little bit fruity, a little bit citrusy, aquatic, musky. I like it. What are the notes here? So we've got bergamot, we've got citrus, cypress. Okay, cypress giving it a nice little aromatic quality. Aquatic, musky, ambergris, moss, and woody. So this one's just okay, very underwhelming. Not one of my favorites. I'd have to say, all in all, the Lattafa Confidential Gold is one of my absolute favorites. That one is good. The 9 AM Dive is also another one of my favorites. And Venetian Gold is really, really good. And then the first one I did, the the Versace Kun Mouk Talifan. I love that one as well. So what are some of your favorites here that I reviewed? If you let me know down in the comments down below, I'd love to hear from you all, and let my listeners and my viewers know what some of your favorite Middle Eastern fragrances are, guys. This is my first time trying really Middle Eastern fragrances. This is my big haul, so now I've got a lot on my mind, a lot to think about, and a lot to buy. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another fragrance review. I really appreciate it. I hope wherever you are finding peace and happiness. And if you would all just do me a favor, hit that like button if you like what you saw today. I'd love for you to be a part of my fragrance family. We just have a lot of fun here talking fragrances. Doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notifications off to the side. And I can't wait to see you until the next time, guys. This is Scott Aromatico, over and out.